Hello and welcome, dear viewers. Teacher Alan here with you for this hour. And in this lesson, we are having famous people as our discussion. And we will look at a famous individual, famous comedian. His name is Richard Pryor. Yes, a very famous comedian. And so we will look at the brief biography about Richard Pryor and look at some questions, vocabulary, and some exercises. So hopefully the students will join soon and we can begin. Hello, Nadia.
Hello, Alan. Do you hear me?
No, I don't see you. I see
Here.
a jellyfish. I can hear you though. Nadia, can you hear me?
Now?
I can hear you, but I don't see your video.
Oh, yes, because my headset is a little bit broken.
All I see is your avatar, your picture in the background.
Yeah.
So how are you, Nadia? How have you been?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you. I'm a little bit tired because now we have winter and we have no sun, and because of it, I'm a little bit tired.
Yes, I can imagine. It's really tough in winter in Yakutsk and that part of the world.
Yeah, before night.
So what time is it supposed to be now there? It's
We're here at 5:10 p.m.
I see. So it's right. So we are about 9 hours apart. So now in winter you don't have any daylight, or it's just 1 hour?
Yes, we have daylight, but it's our sun is not timeless.
It's not strong.
On time.
Oh, right, yes.
Yes, rise at 10 or 11 a.m. and sit down. Let's sit down at I don't know, maybe 3 p.m. Yeah, 3 p.m.
3 a.m. You mean?
3 p.m.
3 p.m. Oh, right. Yeah, those are very, very odd times for me. Yeah, it will be difficult for me to get used to such a time. Yeah. So what else have you been up to? Have you been attending any other English lessons with the other teachers? Or?
Oh, unfortunately, I couldn't. I couldn't stay with you, with Andy and Cesar because I was a little bit busy. But now, yes, I can join you.
That's good. That's excellent. Yeah, it's good to see you. Good to have you back with us.
Yeah, me too. So do I.
Yeah, over here in the UK, we still don't have any snow, even though it's you know, it's middle of December, and I actually thought we would have had snow in November. That's how cold it started to get. But this month hasn't been, you know, really different to the previous month. We had a bit of hail, or you can maybe call it snow, but it's not really snow. It was kind of thick, but it melts right away. It was just a very, very thin layer, but we didn't have proper snow yet, and it's very unusual. And I want to have a snowy winter rather than what we had in the last two winters. It was just wet, and we had no snow in the last 2 winters. So hopefully now we can have some snow.
But yeah, I can imagine myself such kind.
Yeah, you have too much snow. Why don't you send us some?
Oh yes, and I can decide what's better for health.
Yeah. I don't know. If I had to choose between the two extremes, for example, really cold or really hot, I would probably go for really cold, because I know it's very cold. At least I can do something about it. I can dress warmly. I can, you know, keep my heaters on. But in summer, when it's really hot, you just can't do anything about it. Even if you walk around half naked, you're still gonna feel hot. So yeah. What would you prefer if you had to choose between the two extremes?
I don't know. It's really interesting question, because we Yakuts, I used to say a very famous quote about our winter, because we always they can hide from winter, because we always have a warm house.
I see.
A warm house always, yes. And in Middle East citizens like to repeat that they can hide from summer, from hot and dry sun and wind, because yes, they have houses from stone, or
I see.
Yeah, very thin and very how to say
So you use special material for building your houses.
Yes, special material. Yes.
So when it's cold and it's winter and you use the heaters, then the house will stay warm for much longer.
Yes, we have strong heaters. Yeah.
That's very good. Yeah, I wish we had something like that here as well. You see how if the heater is on, it stays warm. As soon as you switch it off, within half an hour, it's not warm anymore. Yeah. Hello, Sergei.
Hello, Alan. Hello, Nadia.
Hello, Sergei.
Welcome. How is it going?
It's going good.
You have some sunshine, I see.
Yeah, it's -2, but it's sunny.
That's very nice. Is it snowy? Is it white outside?
It is white, but yesterday it was +4, above 0. So the snow started to melt in, so it's not very good.
Oh.
There are a lot of water.
Yeah.
Ice, because at night it was -3, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, it melts, and in the night it's getting icy.
So it all freezes. Yeah, that's the temperatures we are having here in the UK. You know, at nighttime it's about 0. You know, and then daytime maybe 4 degrees or something like that. Yeah, but still no snow over here, unfortunately. I really miss snow. I want to have some snow finally. Yeah, so I asked Nadia to send me some over, but she doesn't want to.
I could send you something.
Yeah, send us some. How was your weekend, Sergei?
Average weekend. I watch Inuit lesson, like videos. Then I try to watch a Firefly TV show, but it's quite hard to understand. There are a lot of slang and unknown words for me.
Yeah.
So it took me a long time to watch one episode.
Yeah, because you have to keep pausing and finding out what this word means, what that word means. Yeah, it takes. Yeah, you have to choose carefully. Sometimes what episodes or what serials to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some of them that are made, they're targeted perhaps at a specific audience. Maybe they target sometimes internationally. It's an international market, so they want, anyone to be able to watch it. Like the Game of Thrones, for example. Anyone can watch it. Basic English, even though there's a bit of coarse language, the English is pretty understandable.
I haven't seen it yet.
You still haven't watched?
No.
Oh wow, you should. Nadia, you've watched it, haven't you?
Sorry, what?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, yes, I heard and I saw one season, only one season.
Yeah, I think they're moving on to the next season, next year sometime. So yeah, you should check it out.
I will.
Yeah, that's it.
When I have time.
Are you watching Firefly at the moment? Yeah, that's got very high ratings. Yeah.
It's very interesting, but hard to understand.
Yeah, it's sci-fi, and I've never actually watched this one, believe it or not. Have they stopped making it?
Yeah, it's only one season.
Oh, just one.
14 episodes or 15.
I wonder why they stopped making.
Yeah, it's very strange. It looks very interesting and high rate.
Yeah.
My friend from California recommended me this TV show to watch.
Yeah, it looks really interesting. Yeah, if you're into sci-fi and adventure, definitely it's a good one to watch. Okay, guys, so let us get started then. Welcome to the two of you, and also the two viewers in the lobby. Famous people is our topic for this lesson, and I'm not sure if you know this individual, Richard Pryor. I'm sure you've heard about him. Maybe watch some of his movies or stand-up shows. Nadia, do you know this man?
Yeah, I know. Earlier he was very famous humorist. Yeah.
Yeah, comedian. Yeah.
Comedian. Yeah. I think that's all for me.
Yeah. Sergei, have you heard of this individual?
He looks familiar to me, but I don't remember any films.
He was in, I don't know if you've seen the very first Superman.
No, I haven't.
One of the first Superman movies that was made, I believe in the 80s. Or was it the 90s? Yeah, he was in that movie. But he's a comedian. He does stand-up comedy, and he's believed to be one of the best comedians ever by a lot of people. So yeah, then he passed away about 10 years ago, 9 years ago. All right, so let's look at these questions here. Discuss them. So how would you describe a comedian? Nadia.
I think a comedian usually say something something says fun, and he plays a special role, for example, in comedian, in comedy, and stand-up comedy, and for example, the women's. He acted, not acted, played a lot of comedian roles. For example, in the movie Spitfire or Peter Pan, he was a comedian.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. All right, thank you. And Sergei, who is your favorite comedian?
Hard to choose the one.
Give me name a few of them that you like.
I like Jim Carrey. I like Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
And yeah, Jim Carrey, I think, is my favorite one. I like him.
Yeah, he is definitely. These are funny comedians. Very good what they do, yeah. All right, let's look at the third question. Do you enjoy movies that are comedies? If so, give us some examples. So, yeah, Nadia?
A lot. I like to watch comedies. For example, my best TV show was Friends. Friends.
Yeah.
I like a lot. I love actors and guys, and I like to repeat again and again this movie separately, and yeah, I enjoyed it.
Very good. Okay, thanks. And Sergei, what about yourself?
I like Yes Man with Jim Carrey, and a lot of them, but I don't know why I couldn't recall any of them right now. They are fly off my head now. The names. It's my favorite genre, like comedy.
Oh, it is. Okay.
I like a lot of them.
Yeah, there are many out there, many. However, lately I don't know, there haven't been that many good comedy movies, right? There's a few ones, but I don't know. Is it just me, or a lot of them seem to be a bit exaggerated and kind of silly humor rather than genuine humor. It's just a little bit too silly over the board. Okay. What's the meaning of racial injustice? Who knows what that means?
It's something related to racism.
Yeah.
Like we had ones, Martin Luther King, and it's similar to this one. How he fight for the rights.
Yep. Yeah, good. Yeah, so we have racial injustice is still present, unfortunately, in some parts of the world, and it was also present in America to quite a large degree. Yeah, where whites were offered better facilities, schools, compared to the blacks. So, all right, this is something that this actor would have experienced, I believe. So you haven't seen any of his films? None?
Afraid I don't.
Okay, let's have a look. if I, yeah, a lot of them because you see, he died about 9 years ago. Here's a link of his bio on IMDb. You can check it out. Yeah, he was highly influential but also controversial comedian. So not many movies that he's made are recent. You'll have to have been, you know, a bit older actually to watch them from the past. But let's have a look at the text to find out some more info about him. So, Sergei, please start reading.
Richard Pryor is a black American comedian who used comedy to fight racial injustice. Pryor was born in Peoria, Illinois on December 1st, 1940. As a child, he had a troubled home life. He was also a victim of racial discrimination. Pryor left school at 14 and worked at a low-paying jobs to support himself. He started learning how to be a comedian at a local community center. Later, he served 2 years in the U.S. Army and was stationed in Germany. There he took part of amateur talent. There he took part in amateur talent shows, showing his comedy skills.
Yep, keep going.
In 1960, he went to New York City and began working in comedy clubs. Before long, his success in New York led him to Hollywood. In 1961, he became a movie actor as well as a comedian. In 1966, he began to do his comedy act on national TV shows. This made him famous throughout the United States.
Yeah, excellent. Throughout the US. Yeah.
Throughout the United States.
That's good. Well read. Thank you. So in 1961, he became a movie actor. Yeah. And then a comedian as well. All right, so let's keep going then. Nadia.
Pryor's fame and success increased when he began to talk about racism in his comedy act. In the 1970s, he made 2 comedy record albums that dealt with racial injustice in America. Both were very popular, especially with young white people. During the 1970s and 1980s, Pryor made 20 comedy albums and starred in many films. His films were popular and made a great deal of money. Pryor's personal life was very difficult. He was married and divorced 5 times. He abused cocaine and alcohol for many years. In 1977, he had a heart attack. In 1980, he lit himself on fire when he was taking drugs and suffered severe burns. In 1986, he announced that he has multiple sclerosis, a lifelong disease. Pryor had not performed for many years, but his comedy has inspired many young black comedians. He has received national awards for humor and for his work to fight racial injustice. Pryor died of a heart attack on December 10, 2005.
2005. Excellent. Or we can say 2005.
Oh, 2005.
Very well read. Thank you. Okay, so there you have it. Some info about Richard Pryor. So he had a lot of, difficulties, as you can see. So let's look at these statements on the right. Are they true or false? So, Sergei, start with the first one, please.
Richard Pryor has had an easy home life. No, it is false, because he had a lot of troubles in his life. He was born in a poor family,
Yeah.
and he had a lot of troubles. He also had a racism problem. People, races, injustice him, and he had problem also with alcohol, drugs. So it wasn't easy life for him.
Very good. Yeah, thanks for that detail. Yeah, so definitely this is a false statement. Yeah, so he had a lot of problems, and a lot of injustice was done to him, and a lot of African Americans went through that stage during those years. Okay, number 2, Nadia.
Number 2. Pryor developed his skills as a comedian when he was in the U.S. Army. Yes, it's true. It's true. Pryor developed his skills like amateur comedian.
Yeah.
Amateur comedian. Amateur in the U.S. Army.
Do you remember any other details? Where did he go when he joined the army? Did he stay in America, or did he go somewhere else, to another country?
Yeah. He went to Germany.
Yeah.
And there, Pryor developed his skills.
Very good. Excellent. Yeah, so he went to Germany at that time. He was probably still very young, but yeah, he was in Germany at that time. Okay, very good. Sergei, number 3.
His comedy records were only popular among Black Americans. If I'm not mistaken, it is false, because even white liked his comedy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So this is a false statement, because it said...
And they participate in the records.
Yeah. It says that many young white Americans also liked his humor. Where was it? Yeah. Especially with young white people. Yeah, so his 2 comedy record albums are very popular, especially with white Americans. All right, then we have the 4th, Nadia.
4th, Pryor was in good health during his lifetime. As I remember now, he suffered a lot from disease, and in general, he had a hard lifetime. He was divorced 5 times. And he suffered from sclerosis.
Good.
Sclerosis.
Yeah.
Multiple sclerosis. Yeah.
There, multiple. Very good.
Multiple.
Yeah, so that's a false statement as well. He definitely did not have a healthy lifestyle, because he suffered a heart attack at a very young age. I believe, yeah, 77. So he was only 37 years old. It's very young to suffer from a heart attack. Yeah, so he was abusing alcohol and drugs and so on and so forth. That definitely didn't help him. And the last one, Sergei.
Pryor still performs in comedy clubs. No, it is false, because he unfortunately died in 2005. 2005.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So he's not longer with us. Okay, very good, guys. Well done. Let's keep going to the next page. Okay, should we skip this? Okay, let's see if we can do the next one then. Here we have 5 sentences. I don't know, we haven't gone through the vocabulary in detail, but let's see if we can understand them from these sentences. So, find the closest meaning, or find the answer with the closest meaning from these three below to the word that's underlined. All right, so Sergei, the first one.
Richard Pryor used comedy to fight racial injustice. It is B, unfair treatment.
Very good. Yeah. So injustice here means unfair treatment. Yeah, racial injustice.
There wasn't equal rights.
Yes, exactly. So there were no equal rights during those days. Very good. What about the second one, Nadia?
He was stationed in Germany by the United States Army. Instead, we can say was placed. He was placed in Germany. The United States.
B? Did you say B?
No, C.
Sorry, C. Yeah, right. Yes, I didn't hear that. Yes, was stationed means was placed. Yeah. So he was placed in Germany with the U.S. Army. Excellent. All right, 3.
His fame increased when he started to talk about racism. It is A, being well known.
Yep, exactly. So his fame increased. So him being well known increased when he started to talk about racism. Very good. Nadia, number 4.
He abused cocaine and alcohol for many years. I can say he used in a bad way.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. He used it in a bad way. Yeah, this is a strange meaning because how can you use cocaine in a good way? You're saying it used in a bad way. Yeah, that's what abuse means, kind of.
Yeah, but actually maybe 2 centuries ago I heard it somewhere that cocaine was a kind of medicine.
Yeah. Probably there were things that it could have been used for certain medical treatments. I don't know about today.
Today I think no.
Yeah, interesting to know. All right, and the last one.
Pryor inspired many young black comedians. The C, encouraged, gave good ideas and thoughts.
Yeah, thoughts too.
And thoughts too.
Okay. Yep, that's exactly right. Yeah, it's C. Inspired means encouraged or gave good ideas. Okay, very good. So, yeah, before we do this, give me your definition of racism. How would you describe racism? Who wants to try and describe it for me? In your own words. Nadia, you want to try? Give me a definition of racism. Yeah.
Unfair judgment, maybe about human race. Things like that, maybe. Racism.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. What else could we say? Sergei, how would you describe it?
It is some people are racist to others.
Racist? Some people are racist towards others, yeah.
Towards others, and because they consider themselves better than the other one.
Yes.
And racism can be about anything. It can be national racism. It can be by skin color racism, or even something with religion racism.
Yeah, it plays a part, yep.
A lot of different types of racism.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. But mainly it's got to do about race, how somebody looks, perhaps, or where they're from, you know, and yeah. All right, well explained, guys. Thank you. Then let's have a look at the vocabulary. See if we can match them to the correct definitions on the right. So, number one, Nadia.
Number one, discrimination. I
Well
think
pronounced.
it is a letter E. Unfair treatment.
Yes, very good. Unfair treatment is discrimination. How would you use discrimination in a sentence?
Discrimination. With people still continue face discrimination in our planet. No?
I couldn't understand everything you said. I don't know. Your audio seems to be a bit loud, so I can't hear all the words.
People still meet discrimination. Discrimination in our planet. Nowadays, maybe.
Okay, yeah, yes, you can say that, yeah. Yeah, discrimination is still common nowadays, for example, as well, yeah. Very good. All right, second one.
Talent. It is age, ability. No.
Talent is ability. Yes, that's right.
Richard Pryor had a great talent as a comedian.
Very good. Yes, good sentence. Yeah, he had a great talent in stand-up comedy, for example, as being a comedian. Very good. Okay, number three, Nadia.
Okay, number three, victim. Victim is letter G. G. Someone who is hurt because of an accident.
Yeah, that's it. Or bad treatment. Yeah. So J, someone who's hurt. Yeah, who's hurt because of an accident. A victim.
Yeah, a victim.
Give us a quick sentence with victim.
Sometimes little children are hurt. Are victim. No, victims. Yes, a victim. For example, some little children are victims from domestic violence.
Yes, very good. Yeah. A lot of children, or some children, are victims of domestic violence. That's a good sentence. Yes. Very good. All right, next one, Sergei.
Amateur. Amateur, it is not professional, B.
Yeah, that's it. Someone who's not a professional is an amateur.
We have a lot of amateurs. A lot of street artists are amateurs.
Okay, yes, good. A lot of street artists are amateurs. Yeah, okay. Very good. Number five.
Number five, disease. I think it's letter F, illness.
Yep, that's the one.
And as a sentence, for example, a doctor has undertaken a new treatment from this disease.
Yes, a doctor has invented a new cure, maybe cure for this disease. Very good. Number 6.
Local. It is C, in the area.
Yeah, that's right. Local is when something is in the area. How would you use local?
Next to my house, I have a local market.
Yeah, that's good. Next to my house, I have a local market, which I usually go to for, um, food shopping or grocery shopping. Very good. 7. Nadia.
Album 7 album. It's letter A. A collection of songs, shows, pictures, etc.
Very good.
Album. And last album was amazing. I'm saying last album.
Yeah.
Last previous album was amazing.
Oh, was amazing. I thought I was waiting for you to finish the sentence. I didn't hear. Sorry. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. The last album, yeah, was amazing. For example, if you are referring to a certain artist, musician, let's say, or a comedian like Richard Pryor, who had many albums, so he did many shows, and they were all collected into an album. Yeah, so his last album was amazing. Very good. Okay, Sergei?
It's popular. It is well liked.
Yeah, that's it. Very good.
And Jim Carrey is a very popular artist nowadays.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, Jim Carrey is a very popular, maybe not artist, but you could say actor or comedian. Yeah. Yeah, in a way, it's kind of acting. Some consider it to be an art, but I think rather say comedian or actor, because if you say artist, someone might think he's into, painting and art and so on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, very good. Number 9, Nadia.
Number 9, a great deal of. I think it's letter D, a lot.
Yeah, very good.
What can I say? A great deal of. I enjoyed a great deal of my last job.
Yes, very good. That's a great sentence. I enjoyed a great deal of my work, or in my previous job. Yes, that's good. Yeah, or I enjoyed a great deal of Richard Pryor's comedy, stand-up comedy. Okay, and the last one, Sergei.
Humor. It is something funny, comedy. G.
Yes, that's it. Very good.
Richard Pryor had a great sense of humor.
Yes, very good. Well done, Sergei. Richard Pryor had a great sense of humor. That was well done. Okay, so let's look at these questions here and about the text. Hopefully you still remember. So I want you to answer these questions, but give me the full and complete sentence if you can, please. The complete answer. So Nadia, the first one.
The first one. Where did Pryor first start learning how to be a comedian? Pryor Um, first start learned.
First started learning.
First started learning
Good.
as a comedian in well, I don't remember when. In the club.
Yeah, it was a local community center.
Oh yes, local community center. Yeah.
I believe that's what they said here, isn't it? Yeah, right here. He started learning how to be a comedian at a local community center. Okay, good. Next one, Sergei.
What did he do after working in comedy clubs in New York? Richard Pryor started working as an actor in movies after his comedy clubs in New York.
Yeah, after working in comedy clubs in New York. Excellent.
Comedy clubs in New York.
Yeah, so you can, because we have to use this if you want to complete or have a complete or full answer, we have to use a part of the question. Yeah? So you could say, after working in comedy clubs in New York, comma, he went on to Hollywood to, do movies. Or you can say the other way around, switch it like you did. Yeah, which was really well done. Okay, Nadia, number 3.
Number 3. How did he become famous throughout the United States? After his first films, he became famous throughout the United States.
Yeah. So basically, he became famous throughout the US after he began to do his comedy act in 1966, I believe.
Oh, yes, 1966.
Yeah. So when he started his comedy, that's when he became really famous. Okay. 4.
What did his comedy albums deal with? His albums deal with were very popular, and not only among black people, and mostly among white young Americans.
Yeah. So remember, deal we have to say it in a past tense. So what's the past tense of deal?
I don't remember. Dealt?
Dealt? Yeah, dealt. Very good. This is how we spell it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Very good. So his albums dealt with racial injustice in America. Yeah. That was the main thing he dealt with. And yeah, people found it funny. Yeah, even young white Americans. So number 5, Nadia.
In what ways was his personal life difficult? Oh, he was divorced 5 times, and he was addicted to drugs and alcohol. So after his addiction, he suffered from heart attack when he was a young man.
Yes.
And then he suffered from multiple sclerosis.
Yes. Yeah. Very well answered. Thank you. Yeah. So he had many problems. He was divorced 5 times, and he abused drugs and alcohol. He had, major health issues. He had heart attacks and so on. Okay. Number 6. Sergei.
And what diseases did he have? he had a lot of diseases, and one of them was multiple sclerosis.
Very good. Yeah, multiple sclerosis. Yeah, sclerosis. Well done. Very good. That was the main one. Okay, and the last question, Nadia.
What effect has his comedy on one black comedians? Yeah, Pryor's life and encouraged a lot of black comedians and comedians in general. He influenced a lot on them, and yeah, his life influenced. No, next generation was influenced.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. So he encouraged many young black comedians, or the future and upcoming young, black comedians. So he inspired them. Yeah, he inspired them and encouraged them. Yeah, very good. Okay, so that was it, guys. I will give you the link for this. You can download it and save it to your computer, as always. And here it is. Are there any questions?
No question.
All clear then. Very good. Excellent. You've done really well. Thank you for attending. Okay, guys, so that's it. I hope you have a great day, and hope to see you later on. I think, Nadia, you'll be fast asleep probably, so I hope you have a good night.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, guys, take care, and I'll see you next time, yeah?
Good day. Bye.
Thank you very much, guys.
Bye.
Bye, thank you. Bye.